Everybody, I'm in this tutorial. I'm gonna quickly showcase how you can set up a Lambda and API gateway to host your LLM model. Right, seeing that generative AI is definitely taking over, and it can be other trends, but right now we want to get to the bag as fast as possible, right? But I see that a lot of new developers might not even know how to even connect to like Google Cloud or AWS. So I'm gonna showcase how you can set up a client LOM and have it connect to these backend servers so you can start playing around with your chatbots and make something crazy and innovative within this realm of software. What we'll be creating is like, hello, me, Brennan. And what happens is, wait for it. Hello, be Brennan. Wagwan, hope we doing well. How may I assist you, right? So what we're doing, we're sending out our message to the server. The server is going through the AI thingy and send that back to the client. And here we go. Without further ado, let's get started. All right, let's get straight to it. And I already pre-made the code, but we're going to attempt to run this right through memory, right? So once we have our file, make sure you make a directory where you're going to host your front end and make a directory where you're going to host your back end, right? We're going to npx create next at latest, run that code, boom, yes to all of it, right? Get straight to it, right? We hear about building products, man. You understand, right? So once that loads, boom, 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 we're going to navigate to the front end. We're going to source. We're going to page.layout. We're going to clear this. We're going to control T. We're going to npm run dev. Npm run dev. Get that loaded up. Localhost. So we're already here. So we're going to delete all this, right? We're going to just get rid of this. Delete that. Boom. Delete. Save. Control Z. Control Option F. Control Option F. That don't look right. Control Z. Control Z. That don't look right. All right, cool. Within here, we're going to create a simple form. Input text, right? We have cursor AI, so it kind of like makes everything easier. We're going to set messages, use state, get that in there too. We want to use effect in here as well. We want to const responses, chat response. We want to create an interface chat response question and string that makes things easier. Why do you load? Oh, we want to make sure we have it's client server at the top. It kind of already told us we got to do, right? See, cursor AI is so beautiful. So what we're doing is we're just building, guys. We're not even worrying about so much. And I have the knowledge already. It's good to know first principles, but it's good to just, we're in the building stage right now. So let's go to global CSS from the chat front end tool. We don't remove these dark background. Then we go back to our front end. We want to give this text black. So C. The input type, you want this to have maybe a class name border so you can see it. You kind of want to put this in a up here. Oh, right there. So you probably want to get this a class name flex. Have two flex call max do. Boom, look at that. Want submit how submit. You got that function yet? Let's create an outcome how submit. Definitely not how it's going to look, right? So this is what we're going to do is cut a loading to const is loading, set loading false, set loading true, to create try function, boom, const response, wait, boom, like that, gonna take that, then res, you can res it then, right, boom, like that, catch, error, yeah, console, right, looking right, why does that way, oh, async const function, async, I wrote this all pretty fast, so what is happening right now, right? Right now, we have a form event with inputs that take that on change, sets the message, let's change the message. So when we hit submit, it takes the message and sends it to the API we're about to create shortly, right? Yes, shortly, right? this response, it returns a JSON, blah blah blah, right? Set responses is updating what it is spread operator, so it's adding the response to the array that we currently set up right here. Straightforward, but straight in. Right now, let's get to the fun part. It's such a simple, so simple. Let's get to the fun part. Let's go to our chat 2 backend, right? Not chat backend, chat 2 backend, right? Let's create a file for it. New file. Let's do this. Boom. New file backend, chat 2 backend. Let's create an index.js file. And in here, what we're going to do is we're going to cd cd chat 2 backend. We're going to npm install openai, right? And this is where things get a little complicated for you guys. What we're going to need to do is we're going to go to our user settings, right? On openai.com, we want to create a key, copy the key, make sure you delete the key. We want to put that in our in file. Oh, now I got to delete that key. It's crazy. Boom. Oh no, same key. Like that. Now we have our environmental key so we can make access, right? It's the key that unlocks the door to allow us to communicate with these large language models, right? That's how I look at it. Save that, and this is where things get a little fun, right? Instead of repeating this long code, what we're going to do is we're going to copy. I already created and paste, and we're going to run through it, right? So what we have is we access our constant API key by getting the process.env API key with our environment available. We create a new OpenAI class by using that key, and we have exports.handler, right? This is for AWS, right? Because you'll see shortly why it's set like this within a handler event, right? So we ensure that the response has these options so we can even continue going on. We wanted to check the method that is going to be requested, which is post.env. So if const html equals the event at html method, which we post. If equals post, right, we're going to parse the message that we sent from the front end from the body, right? Then this is the standard OpenAI schema where const messages, we set our role system, the content. You are a chat GPT that likes to say wagwan before every message, right? And this is the role user for the next response that sends in the message. Then completion, what it does is it's checking, it's creating pretty much the model, right? The model GPT-4, the token, max token count. The messages is coming from what we set here. The temperature, which is like the creativity of the responses, right? Then we want to get the content to return it back to the front end, and we do this completion choices at the first index in the array, which is technically 0, because the whole was always 1. Message.content. Then the request.body stringify message response content. We put it back into JSON to send it back, right? If it doesn't respond, then we just respond error and so forth and so on. Now that we got that pretty much created, we want to go move on to creating the Lambda function, right? So let's create a function. Let's call it chatbot fun. Let's go to create function. Did I do it right? Yeah, I name it like that. I'm sorry. Let's shoot the message. Now we got this function. What we want to do is this, right? We want to we got a chat back in. We want to cd. We want to zip r chat back in index, right? Chat chat 2 back in. Yeah, chat 2 back in. And then we want to go over here and we want to upload zip file, upload. We have chat back. That's what I named it. Yeah, chat back in index. Save, let that thing do what it do. As we can see, is here. But then we want to always ensure is this. We want to go to chat 2 backend, copy, go to our handler, right? Because it's technically nested within the chat2 backend folder. We're gonna go to edit, boom, / save, right? We want to go to configurations. We want to go to environment variables. We want to create new or add environment variable. We want to save this. We go to boom, take that key, drop it, save. Now we got that going good, right? But now we want to navigate the API gateway, right? We're going to create an API. We're going to do REST API. We can do chat bot get test, create API. Then we want to do is create a resource. Now, create a resource. 1 second. Create a method. Create a method. Options. Chat. Spot fun. We can do that too. Structure event. Create method. We want to create another method. Create a method. Post. Proxy. Chatbot fun. Create another method. Like that. We want to go back to this backslash. You want to enable cores, because that could be irritating. Save. We got that. We want to cancel that. We want to deploy API. New stage. I call it prod. Deploy. Successfully do that. We want to go back to this function. We want to refresh this. Did that connect? Yes, connected. Now we got our backend. Right? We want to take this. We're going to go back to our index right here. We're going to go back to our chat2 front end. And we want to change the fetch to that prod that we just released. Now, this is where I get confused at. So I'm going to go back to my previous code. And I'm going to have to look at how we did it here. I'm just being very honest right now. Chat front end source. The page. And it's... Oh, yeah, right here. So I didn't do anything. Yeah, I'm missing something. Knew it. So let's go back to chat2 front end. New responses, right? Response.message. We call it. Yeah, we cause a new response. Why I say response? Can't I find response? Do you mean responses? I want to do that. Let's see, it's compare and contrast right now because I do get confused sometimes. So this is chat2 front end. Let's go chat front end right here. Let's compare and contrast, guys. So we got response to that message because we don't know yet. Really don't know yet. Set responses. Response that, man. Why is that like that? That's one part. Why is it doing it to me, man? Oh, you know why it's doing that, guys? Because it's not in the right error. It's all about nesting, right? So we can close this, right? Cool. Now, the responses map, what it's going to do is when I say, he is not, I should send, but I don't want this to run yet, right? It's just showing what my piece actually, because it's run. It might run. We're going to try it out, right? So we got the back end working. This is confusing us. So we got the back end working already. We go here. Boom. Boom. Clear this out. Test. Oh, why are you so far down, my friend? Let's check. I don't even have it set up. Oh yeah, let's do this. We want to do this. Console and log responses. Then we want to actually delete that. Then you want to use effect responses. And one thing, let's remove all this. Let's do flex call item simply. Like I say, let's give it a PY of 100 pixels. Let's give you like a PY of 50 pixels. Maybe not 50 pixels. But I'm gonna give your class name and equals PY 20 pixels. So let's see what happens here. Clear this out. Test, send. Internal server error. I wonder why. So if we get that, let's go into, you know what it is? I already know what it is. I probably know what it is. But let's go here. The timeout. Think about where I can't see. Wagwan piece and let's delete that. Let's do peace me, brethren. Okay, cool. Now we can debug it. We're gonna do refresh. Okay, me, brethren. I see your vibes. You're vibing these, but you're not vibing with me. Alright. Chat to backend index is undefined. Oh. Okay. Let's go here. Let's go back to code. It's a chat to backend index. Not JS undefined. Playing with my money, man. Bro. Alright. Let's name it chat. Edit. Chat. Save. And we can try this again. This level. Test. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I'm not mad at it. Just see what's the issue now. You mean you can't find index? Deploy. Oh, you see what's going on, guys. Doesn't even exist. Doesn't even exist in here. It's going on. It's weird. Deploy that. That was so weird. So weird. What is coding if you don't have just Unreal bugs, right? I didn't want to make this video that long, but weird. Error is good. So let's go here. Let's test it one more time. Peace. Wagwan, PC, my friend. How may I assist you today? So that was a real fast video. I'm getting better at this, but hopefully now to get up below, you get an understanding what just happened. You got to visually see how you can set up AWS in a Lambda or AWS Lambda API gateway, so you too can build your next $1 billion company. I'm on the way, right? We're on the way. We're gonna make it work. Well, hope you enjoyed the video.